brothers and sisters of the medical profession and the paramedical profession. I am Professor Kumarbabu, Professor of Psychiatry. All of you are the frontline warriors against this corona. Your bravery is equal to that of our frontline soldiers who are braving the metal bullets, and you are all braving the viral bullets. So your bravery is laudable, commendable, and I salute all of you for that. In this process of working 8 hours non-stop against this coronavirus, you will be undergoing a lot of stress. So in a small way, I want to contribute to all of you by sharing few techniques to reduce your stress. The first is based on the physical capacities. Either you do little bit of yoga stretching or the Western method of progressive muscular relaxation. It's called the Jacobson technique. Way back in 1930s it was discovered, and until now we are using it with a lot of encouraging results in managing stress, anxiety, depression, etc. You can simply Google progressive muscular relaxation by Jacobson, or if you send me an email, I'll send you the entire PDF file to you. My email is Kumarbabu@yahoo.com. It is based on a simple idea that body-mind is one unit complex. When the body is relaxed, mind will be relaxed. So, by systematically scanning the big muscles in the body in a progressive manner and relaxing them, it is possible to relax the mind and eliminate the stress chemical, generally the lactic acid. The second is the breathing methods. A very simple method to reduce stress, takes hardly 5 minutes, is to sit comfortably in a chair, breathe normally, and for every exhalation, one number you count back. That is, first breath going out, you say 10 mentally. The second breath you say, out breath you say 9. The next out breath you say 8. Like that you come up to 0. That is one cycle, 10 to 0. Like that, if you do 3 cycles, within few minutes you will find tremendous amount of relaxation sweeping all over your body. The third technique is what we employ in the pulmonary function test, forced expiratory volume. Here, when you are expiring, you have to do it with a sound called whoo. So you go on emptying the lungs by saying whoo until you can no more expire, and let the inspiration go automatically. This is a very powerful technique employed by spiritual people, the Sufis, the Tantrics, the Yogis, etc. And it very much increases your vital capacity, rejuvenates your bloodstream with oxygen, and definitely improves your immune system. The fourth thing is to visualize. The human brain cannot differentiate a real experience from a powerfully imagined experience. So, sitting in a comfortable chair, eyes closed, you can visualize mountains, waterfalls, rivers, lush paddy fields, flowering gardens. You just keep visualizing and imagining. The body reacts as if you are in the real place, and generally the power of nature is very much healing. So that's a very nice, pleasant technique for you to do. It takes only a few minutes. And the fifth technique, what I call as breath awareness, which is basically a technique discovered by Siddhartha Gautama the Buddha 2500 years back, now has become very popular in modern psychiatry, called as mindfulness-based cognitive therapy. It is entirely based on the awareness of breath in the body. Very simple technique. Once again, sit comfortably in a chair. Breathe normally. And as you are breathing, you know the thoraco-abdominal movements. The chest is moving up and down. Abdomen is moving in and out. You feel the breath in the nose. The nostril edge, you can feel the breath, warmth of the breath, out breath. And you can feel the abdomen moving in and out. The chest moving up and down. Without straining yourself. Simply be aware of these movements. The mind wanders away, doesn't matter. Be non-judgmental. When you realize it has wandered, simply bring it back to the feeling of breath in the nose and the movement of abdomen or chest. 10 minutes, this should be sufficient to relax you completely. And the other techniques, which are based on energy systems in the body, which presuppose that any negative emotion is due to disruption of the energy system in the body. And there are energy meridians in the body, like what they use in acupuncture, acupressure. But here, it is called the emotional freedom technique, EFT, where there are few points of meridians in the body, in the hand, on the face, etc., which can be tapped with your fingers. And with one single round of this tapping, you can powerfully rejuvenate your body and eliminate stress chemical from the body. It is called emotional freedom technique, EFT. There is a manual. Send me a mail. I'll send the entire manual to you, absolutely free of cost, and you can learn it in 10-15 minutes and practice the whole thing. It takes about exactly 15 minutes, and it's a very powerful exercise for stress management. So these are the techniques which I've been discussing with you. There's one more technique, in mixing of mindfulness and awareness. From the middle of the throat to the pit of the stomach, there seems to be an area which is called as internal guidance system, IGS. And whenever there are negative thoughts in the mind, either you get a lump in the throat, or a constriction in the chest, or a knot in the stomach, which means you are harboring thoughts which are not conducive to your growth and wellness. So once you are able to learn how to open this by producing thoughts of positivity, automatically the negative thoughts disappear. Internal guidance system, IGS, is a big topic, but if you send me a mail, I'll able to tell you 1 or 2 pages of how to do the technique, and it will enormously help you. So all of you, take care of yourself. You are doing a human service to humanity. All of you deserve a lot of praise and my salute.